This video tutorial will cover the basics of using MS Project 2013. The following items will be covered in this tutorial: summary tasks, milestones, critical path, project team, assigning resources, and setting schedule baseline. Summary tasks. Summary tasks are used to organize tasks. For example, a summary task may be used to organize or group all of the tasks required to build a foundation, frame a home, etc. Tasks under a summary task are known as subtasks. Subtasks under a summary task may be expanded or contracted by selecting the triangle next to the summary task. Summary tasks appear as brackets in the Gantt chart, extending from the earliest start date to the latest end date of all the summary tasks subtasks. The start date, end date, and % complete of the summary task are calculated from the subtasks under the summary task. Summary tasks should not have predecessors or successors assigned to them, since they merely serve to group tasks. Creating a new summary task. Select the tasks you would like grouped under the new summary task. For example, I will group all the delivery certification tasks under a Complete Final Certifications summary task. First, select all the certification tasks. Navigate to the Task tab and select Insert Summary Task. Name the newly inserted summary task Complete Final Certifications. Now, boom, I've created a summary task. Existing tasks can be made subtasks to summary tasks by indenting them. The Indent button is located in the Task ribbon. The Indent button may also be used to make an existing task into a summary task. For example, if I indent Obtain Design and Mapping Consultants, the task above it, Project Setup, will become a summary task. Tasks may be removed from summary tasks by selecting Outdent. The Outdent button is located in the Task ribbon. Milestones. A milestone is an action or event marking a significant change or stage in development. Milestones are commonly confused with tasks. Milestones do not have duration, whereas tasks do. A milestone is often put at the end of a stage to mark the completion of a work phase or to serve as a decision point. For example, the end of scoping, plan in hand, PS&E, and pre-construction complete are all represented in the project schedule templates as milestones. A task may be made into a milestone by changing the duration to 0. If there are tasks in your schedule you do not need, either inactivate them or delete them. Do not change their durations to 0, or they will be made into milestones. Milestones are represented on the Gantt chart with a diamond and are highlighted and bolded in the Gantt chart entry sheet. Critical path. Tasks that are on the critical path affect the project end date. Critical path tasks have a float of 0. Float, or slack as it is called in project, is the number of days a task can be delayed before the project end date is delayed. Critical path tasks should be closely monitored, as any delay in a critical path task will delay your project completion date. The 2014 PDN templates include 3 enhancements that will assist the project manager in monitoring critical path tasks. The first enhancement allows for the easy identification of critical tasks. Tasks on the critical path will now display red in the Gantt chart entry sheet as well as on the Gantt chart. The second enhancement is known as Late Start, Late Finish. It allows the project manager to quickly visualize activity float by displaying the latest a task can be pushed before it becomes a critical task. As the task's float is used, the task will approach its late start, late finish projection. The third enhancement allows for the quick identification of all late tasks, critical and non-critical. Now, when a task is late, the fill will change from solid to hashed. The color will, however, remain the same, meaning non-critical tasks will still be blue and critical tasks will still be red. Late tasks, especially late critical path tasks, can delay the project and should be researched and resolved. Project Team. The project team is composed of all the resources that may be used on your project. Project managers may add resources to their project team using PMO, PWA, or Microsoft Project. This section will focus on how to edit your project team in Microsoft Project. To add a resource to your project team, navigate to the Resource tab, select Add Resources. Select Build Team from Enterprise. Check Resource Name. Select Contains. Type a portion of the resource name. For example, I want to add Mindy Lake to my team, so I will just type Mindy. Select the resource you would like to add to your project team and select Add. The resource is added to your project team. Select OK to close the dialog box. The resource can now be assigned to tasks. If there are resources on your schedule that you would like to remove, navigate to the resource sheet using the icons in the bottom right corner. Select the resources you would like to remove. Select Delete on your keyboard. Whammo! The resource is removed from your project team. To navigate back to the Gantt chart, select the Gantt chart icon in the bottom right corner. Assigning resources. MS Project uses the term resource to describe any person, material, or cost associated with a task. To assign a resource to a task, navigate to the Resource column and select a resource. Remember, only persons on your project team can be assigned as a resource. Only one resource may be assigned to a task in MS Project. Supplemental task resources can be assigned to a task through the Functional Manager Activity Setup screen. The task lead is responsible for the task. When multiple resources are assigned through the Activity Setup screen, they will all show in the MS Project schedule. Setting Schedule Baseline. A baseline is a copy of the planned project schedule that you can compare to the actual project schedule to evaluate progress. A project baseline could be called the target schedule. All project managers should set the baseline at the conclusion of the scoping phase. The project definition document now includes a section for Schedule Baseline. Once the PDD has been completed, the schedule baseline is the approved version of the project schedule. To set a project baseline, navigate to the Project tab and select Set Baseline. Select OK. The project baseline is set. The baseline appears in the Gantt chart as gray small lines below each task. As the project is updated, the baseline does not move, whereas the actual schedule will. Project Web Application, PWA, is the online application where all project team members view a copy of the most recent published schedule. Once the project manager sets the baseline and publishes the schedule, the baseline will be viewable in PWA. Remember to publish your schedule as often as possible. Note: the baseline in PWA is on the same layer as the schedule and will not be visible until there is a discrepancy between the two. You can save multiple baselines or replace a baseline by following the steps mentioned above. However, only the original baseline will show in PWA. This concludes this video tutorial. Thank you for watching.